So you can add a path for your objects. You can choose either to move the object on a certain path, or maybe you can choose to have a free move. It depends on the game scenario. Now I'm gonna start some programming, the programming phase for the object. So you can come back anytime to the hand tool to move the object, to move the ground, and you can see it from different perspective. Now let's start with the programming phase. You can program any object or character on this ground by clicking the object tool. You can right click on any character, and you can see you can cut the character and paste it somewhere else, or copy the character to make a duplicate. You can change the size, you can rotate it, you can change the height between the character and the ground. Also you can tweak the settings. So let's start with the programming phase. Now here, as you can see, you have like a function with two main, if you want to say, like a logic function. You have to put a trigger for the object. For example, you can, if you have a touch device, you can choose to move the object or using a touch input, or maybe using a mouse or a keyboard or a gamepad if you want to play on the console, Xbox console. So here let's choose, for example, the keyboard. So when you click the keyboard, you can choose, for example, the arrows to control the move of the character. So when we click the arrows, what happens? Here you can choose the functionality of this so you can control the functionality of this code. You can add different lines to make different function or different setup or scenario for the character. So you have these two functions in every line, the when and the do function. So here, when you click the arrows on the keyboard, what happens? The character will, for example, turn or do some action. So now let's choose to move, because we have choose the left, right, up and down arrow. So the character move, for example, here you can choose to move on the path or move forward or to move in a certain direction. For example, if you want to move forward, you can move quickly or slowly, or in a certain limit, a speed limit or space limit. So if we choose slowly, let's try what happened till now. You can get back with escape and choose the preview. Now I'm using the keyboard arrows to control the object. It's moving. For example, if we get back to the settings here, you can see that when the object, for example, hits the rock is also moving. So in the settings, you can make the rock immobile. So let's try again. Now I will try to move the rock. You can see that the rock is now fixed and the character can't move it. So let's add more functions. Using the program, you can add more functions. For example, here, when the character bump Kodu, for example, the other character in this game. So what happened when he bumped Kodu? You can choose an action to create an ammo, a red ammo, or for example, you can jump over it, or he can go, or he can say something. You can choose to put some text here. For example, I will type a sentence. Hello, I'm Rover, and I will save it. And let's try what happened. When Rover hit Kodu. So when he hit Kodu, Rover will speak. You can control the color. Also, you can add more functions, like when he sees For example, the rock he can hold it, grab it, for example. He grabbed the rock. Let's try it. He didn't grab it. I think because it's a different kind of rock. It's another kind of rock. So you can put functions for every character in this game to create. It depends on scenario you want to create. So that's all for now. Thank you.